startled or get frustrated.
Alright, welcome back everybody to another exciting round of the official squad showdown. My name is Socrates, your shoutcaster for today. Today is January 24th, 2021, and today's match we have epic teams. Old Bones versus Rogue, two of the most strategically advanced teams of all time. So, the match has now begun. Let's get in it. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I hope that you are all too. It's a happy Sunday as well. And hope that you all have a nice cup of coffee. For those waking up in the morning. So right now I have a special request from the Old Bones team. They requested to go straight to Lashkar Valley if they are playing on Insurgents. So we are going to go ahead and check it out right now. And looks like, yep, the battle's now begun on Central Lashkar. Let's get it. Here we go. Old Bones strategically making their way through with two logistics truck and a mortar bike as well. The Rogue is already strategically set up on the easterns and the western vertical roads as well. OB gets straight into the flag point in the flag perimeter as follows with the first couple vehicles. First vehicle techie coming in right now with the motorbike. Bobby and Retori coming in. They're going to have to deal with four guys, and the first shots have now been initiated. Holy camale. And that's it. What will they be doing on this flag? Zooming in the map as follows. FOBs already being activated. Northwest sides. Double FOBs with Eastern Fob from Rogue. One down. We do have a Grenadier class with the first bike coming down. With the Rogue Samirite coming in. With Western OB squads coming in on the hilltops. Eastern squads checking out real quick. Well, we got a logic. Ah, yeah! We're going straight into the point. Holy camale! Ah! What a solid opener. This is gameplay, guys. This is gameplay. Killarp gets downed right now. Holy camale! Oh, Bones! Explodes through the match. What a solid opener. This is gameplay. This is gameplay. Rogue strategically trying to make their way on the western sides, taking some couple engagements right now from the hilltop OB guys. Checking out the northeastern sector. Lashkar, upper Lashkar right now. Have a lot of contestation right now against Rogue. Two squads, one on each side right now, engaging directly on the flag point on the river line with OB looking like they took over the point right now, but took a heavy casualties themselves as well. Medics trying to revive all their guys with an FOB activated on the upper Lashkar, so they'll be able to get that going real good. Double FOBs on the western sides, one on the hill and also one directly in Lashkar Market. Very nice distance as well. One directly on is that Jalman? Yep, Jalman with the mortar FOB there. Mr. Sufi getting ready right there. So right now, OB, they have a solid point of defense right now. They have multiple FOBs to be able to spawn on. And again, this is a skirmish map, so in terms of distance, they ain't talking much. You're only walking around a couple distances to each flag, about almost 200 meters. And everybody else down here, if we check out Rogue's FOB placements, they have one in the south, they have one directly in Central Lashkar, direct south, with Squad 2 with a new fresh rally point, about to get sandwiched right now by OB on the hills. So right now we're seeing a lot of hilltop battles that on the western perimeter right now, with Rogue struggling throughout all the, camouflaging enemies that they have to engage against. And now the mortars are now initiated from our good friend here, if I can get in, Valapato, my friend, I know him. So far, so good. Mortars exploding right now in the southern corner of the little village right here with Rogue spawning in on their FOB on the southern end. Their hab is in the corner there. Still open, but in a better spot than where the mortars are hitting. Rogue still trying to secure the inner flag perimeter. The southern second flags are still being captured right now by both teams, Mr. Jonsu and Alman Farm. The north flag right now, if we go up real quick, OB's slightly losing a bit of some foothold right now against Rogue to the eastern side. And how is Rogue getting up there? How are they Oh, right here. They have a little spawn point that they're utilizing on the eastern side to make an eastern flank up against upper Lashkar. On the south end, Squad 3 looks like they're going to do something very ambitious right now. Taking the western buildings, being very careful. Mr. Kokaja with an eastern fob right across the street. Now, again, even though this is a skirmish map with little distance, there's a lot of risk involved in these type of plays right now. Going through an open field and, the roads as well. You can get shot, especially from the guys on the hilltop on the west from Rogue. Rogue strategizes a lot on their sniper advantage. And right now, it looks like OB is going to go even for an even wider flank on the western side, with Rogue going even further up the hills. So even though the battle is mainly supposed to be in Valley itself, Rogue and OB, Old Bones, they're trying their best to capitalize on taking territory control on the western hills. If you control the upper hill advantage, then you really control the rest of the game for Lashkar. If we get on their eye level, this is what we're dealing with. If you control where Saffron stands at, you see everything. If you got scopes, you go kabang, kabang. So that's what I'm talking about. On the eastern side, logistics going to explode right now. Attempting to destroy OB with Rogue. Couple guys still spawning in the point, but the mortars, yep, the mortars have now been relaunched in a better location given the intel given from Squad 3 with the mortar strike directly on the FOB target. They know that that's where the spawning point is, and our good friend from Old Bones, Mr. Mortar, is now launching directly on the flag point. Eventually, he's going to shift the mortars a bit more east to start hitting the hab to the point where it's going to get deactivated. So right now, Old Bones, they're going to keep, and now they're on double mortar duty. Mr. Sufi as well. Again, Mr. Valapato from Old Bones. Southeast look, direct line to southern, double arrows, both on the southwest security and also on the southeast. So right now, what we're seeing here, Old Bones trying to also take mortars here and also mortars here, so that Old Bones gets the opportunity to push from the northwestern hills down up closer to where the FOB is at over here. And again, Squad 3 leader, he's trying to make sure that these mortars get even closer to where the FOB is right here where my hand is at. And once they start launching here of mortars, and they got all the ammo they need, once they take it out down here, Old Bones will be able to start taking the valley from the vertical front line from north to south very easily. Going back to check out the upper map battle, Eastern Hills, near the Eastern Hills, Rogue, FOB, mortars are now relaunched on their new FOB to the eastern lines. Rogue having a lot of trouble right now inside the point. Holy kamali. They're taking shelter right now. Took a couple damage from that. The hab is in, no hab inside there yet, but there is a squad trying to make their way to make a flank up at Upper Lashkar. It has now been fully capped by the insurgents, and now OB is making a new FOB to make an activation up northeast. So right now, OB, they're really getting a lot of FOBs going, and they have no fear that they're going to get hunted down. And if we look at the map, kind of like the fisheye lens, they have a lot of territory control in terms of, like, they're not going to get sneaked down where their back fobs are going to get destroyed by Rogue. They're holding back Rogue really well on the east and the southwestern hills. With one FOB activated here, eventually they're going to try to possibly activate this northeastern one as well. And it looks like, yep, they're going to slightly go up there or maybe make a wider flank to hit this southern squad from Squad 1. Mr. Arl here, my good friend. Mr. Samurai still trying his best to engage against OB Rulist, and he's having a difficult time. If you check over here real quick, we go as fast as we can. Rogue now spawning in on their central flag at Central Lashkar, trying to push a bit west and getting that hilltop security right now. OB now at the very tip of the mountain, trying their best to overpower Rogue. And right now it's an even match, 234 to 210 as well. If you look at the kill feed real quick, 30 to 20, 20 to 32. But still, it's almost even. These tickets can flip pretty quick, especially once you start capping these flags. And OB, yep, Medic's trying his best to do his job. Got one survivor, Mr. Rule is coming down here, and you got some more Rogue guys coming up near him soon. Mr. Hizuki. Oh boy. Solid engagement. Going back directly on the flag point again. More Rogue guys spawning on the FOB. Mortars from OB have ceased on this location, now being relaunched to a different location. OB guys got completely shredded down on the northeastern sector, and overall, the strategies is as follows. Mortars no back. How did he get there? Oh, Rogue somehow magically flew over to the north side, activating an FOB in the north end. I'm just so shook from the explosion that we saw earlier in the round from OB. They flipped their logistics truck 6 times in rotation 360s and exploded in the middle of the road, and that sends a strong message to the enemy team. With the fresh enemy Rogue FOB on the hilltop, how are they going to utilize this? From this is actually a very scary maneuver real quick. If we talk about the strategies, you might be like, wow, that's way off the point. What are they doing? No, this is gameplay tactics right now, people. Rogue, knowing that if they set an FOB right here, they have access to hit all 4 FOBs from OB. So this is I don't know how they got there, but we're about to see some miracles in the next 10 minutes using this fob. I'm telling y'all, this is Rogue tactics. Going back now to Lashkar Market. The battlefield looks like it's now shifted tide as I try to get as fast as I can to the area. OB slightly getting overrun right now by Rogue on the next flag at the market flag. Rogue looks like they're going out on the offensive, making sure that OB from their opener right at the other FOB where the city was at, they're not allowing OB to make that other opportunity again. No more explosions for them. So OB, they're gonna have to be fighting Rogue guys trying to push up from the valley from south to north now. So Rogue is going on the offensive, and both teams, they play very aggressively. And now if we look up here in the northwest, squad 1 from OB is now pushed past the mountain tip and wiped out the Rogue guys. So he might be setting his new rally point soon. Yep, he just did. And now he's gonna go straight northeast to hit that back fob from Central Lashkar from a direct behind hit. In the meantime, Market, the OB guys, even though they're getting shredded right now by Rogue, they have to try their best to maintain the flag security while Squad 1 buys them enough time, or while Squad 3 needs to buy Squad 1 enough time to wipe out Central Lashkar flag. And holy moly, what's this? Why did that just appear out of nowhere? Oh, it's the mark for the fob. They're trying to make a new fob somewhere, but I'm not sure who set that down. It's directly on an activated fob.
Pystyy mortaroimaan sitä häpi.
Ei oo putkii vielä.
Carly, how you doing? Carly's my good friend. Everybody show Carly some love. And that's it. OB. Looks like they got Lashkar Valley just good so far. If you check out that north fob, oh boy, they're going to the bridge. Eska going right near enemy main and mining the bridge. They're going to start locking out main supply routes, MSRs. So far, so good. And Squad 3, Rogue Court is now going to hit the direct north hit. So right now, I can see what's happening right now. If we look at what's going on, OB, they're kind of slightly disoriented about why or where these Rogue guys are approaching from. You know, we have a direct north, couple stragglers from the north fob. They haven't seen Mr. Eska yet, but coming from the north now, you know, Squad 3 up here, he's like, what's going on? How did they get up here? So now, you know, OB's, they're possibly asking themselves questions like, how did they get around us? Or like, did we not get our backs covered? But so far, so good. You know, OB's holding it just fine. If you look at the south end right now, how's Squad 1 doing? He's just right outside the perimeter, and I see an eye mark. Yep. The hab has been marked accurately by Squad 1's eye mark over here, and he's getting a couple of his guys already with a fresh rally point. Another enemy rally point down here with the radial set by Rogue team. So far, so good, and he's just about ready. OB Squad 1 is about ready to start pushing up. His teammates have now pushed up along with him on the southern front line, and a couple more Rogue guys coming in on the south end. This is going to be a very, like, gameplay-changing maneuver. If OB successfully pushes his fob, Rogue's going to be disoriented slightly a bit, and are going to have to try to start pushing from a different location. If they lose this fob, they're going to have to either push from a different fob, but from what it looks like, their only FOB left is the one from the north. Mr. Eska doing his duty with the, you know, the destruction tactics. Uh-oh, he's going alone. He's going alone. Uh-oh, he's gonna single-handedly have to deal with 3 people. This is gameplay. This is gameplay. Triple kill. He's now telling his teammates, okay, guys, I just killed 3 guys, and now they're all going in. Sakali now backing up on the western side. This will turn the tide of the game. Squad 3 needs to make it quick, and if Squad 3 from Rogue can try to take out the FOB from OB on the northwestern side, both foundations for both teams in terms of the FOB placements will be disoriented, and both teams are going to start from almost square one, if not square zero, if their FOBs from the behind get taken out. Right now, OB is doing just fine right now, but it looks like Rogue is now overtaking the point and pushed OB outside the flag perimeter security right now on the north end. Nobody's spawning in from the north end just yet. This FOB northeast from Rogue, I believe, has not been activated, but it looks like Squad 4 and 2 are now making a wide northeastern flank across the river to try to figure out if they can try to wipe out any type of rally or another eastern fob that Rogue possibly has. Again, we just saw on the map that there are only FOBs here, but the FOB looks like, yep, the FOB is down right now. So, yeah, right now, Rogue has to think quick. They have to get a new fob. Do they have a fresh logistics strike back at main? They do. So right now, they're playing very careful. Ticket counts as follows, 240 to 181. So far, so good. And now, OB on the point right now. The active flag, we can see the active flag is on Central Lashkar, and Squad 1 is all over it. The FOB hab has now been dug down. The hab's still in stakes right now, and they're not giving up just yet. The Rogue guys, they're still slightly alive, but barely alive. OB directly on the point right now. Holy camoli. This is it.
Putki
They're
käytettävissä.
being very careful. If we listen to the comms, OB is very calm on how this goes, and they got 2,500 ammo. Holy camoli. They got all they need. They've now reshifted their mortars down to the southeast. Their Jowman FOB has been wiped out by the rogue guys, but now in the southeast, they now put their mortars right at the corner with the Hab on the corner security there at Lashkar Market. So far, so good. Hab up here at Lashkar now being wiped out from Incognito. So if we check out how Incognito is doing, yeah, that was quite a firefight. A lot of people died, and literally only one survivor left. There are teammates coming from OB, Mr. Bobby and Ratori coming in 2v1. If Ratori gets him, then we should be okay right now on the insurgent side on OB. He's trying now. Looks like Incognito's gonna try to revive Mr. Dr. Jiho. Is that the medic? Not quite sure. He might be. One is up. Not a medic. He is the lat. Now's the 2v2 with low HP, and now it looks like they're gonna bail for it before Ratori gets in there. Uh-oh. Dr. Jiu, he's gonna do something unremarkable. I mean, not unremarkable, extremely remarkable. He's gonna revive his teammate in the midst of danger right now. And he tries. He was so close. He was about 5 seconds off, but he tried. No man gets left behind. That's the thing about Rogue that we have to respect. They leave no one behind. They get each other back up despite how dangerous the situation is. And looking back on the map right now, looks like a new fob is now going to be activated by Squad 1 Arl here south of Malgir. They're playing defensive now with Squad 2 and Squad 4. Now that made a successful northeastern flank, they're going to try to hit Almond Farm over here. So now looking down north on the flag, yeah, right here, right above them. They're going straight for the radio. Friato now finds the radio. Trying to get a survivor down here before he gets into the first building and now relays to his teammates where the FOB radio is at. And gets shot. He was right next to it, and I think he barely missed it, but I think he heard it. Yep, he heard the radio. He is now marked where the radio is at. And now Lashkar Valley being taken over by the Old Bones, guys. So let's go ahead and quickly analyze what's going on real quick, because it's about to get down real quick. Right now, Squad 2 up here from Rogue, making a flank from the north FOB that we saw earlier that can take all 4 FOBs down. Now moving to take down the behind FOB. So this is going to slightly disorient OB, but OB, they have a bunch of guys directly on the middle flag, so they can quickly send a couple guys up northwest to deal with Squad 2 here. Down here, the FOB has now been marked at the Almond Farm. So now we got a couple friendlies now. See, Old Bones, they're marking double arrows down to start taking out this radio before they can before Rogue can try to activate a new Hab. On the southern end, we have a fresh FOB activation from Rogue, but they're going to have to all work from this FOB or either from the north one. So, possibly what we might see is that we might be seeing a sandwich tactic where Rogue is going to have half their team spawn up north FOB and the other half spawn on the south to make sure that they have their defenses covered. But either way, Rogue, they need to get these FOBs going quick, or else OB, they're going to come in and really like whack the bone and go, ah! Going back on the point. Explosions now going in. OB's going straight for the point right now. And Squad 2, oh, like a moly. One guy directly on the, okay, I just saw an explosive there. We're going in. That's Eska right there. I think we got about 10 seconds before that explosion destroys the radio in one shot. Squad 2 are right outside the corner perimeter right now. And OB, they're asking for all their teammates to come back to the point. Okay, there it is. Mr. Eska's right inside the point right here. We're going to see the explosive. Carly, I hope you're watching this. Looks like the radio is right here, and I have seen tactics like this before. So right now, the radio's now been wiped out. That now deactivates the Hab due to the damage on the radio. Good explosive now. Rogue overpowering the point within less than 10 seconds. Wipes out the last survivor from OB. Squad 3, again, like I mentioned, Squad 3 and 2 now quickly reacting to the situation down up north. They're sending their guys back, and is this an active flag? Not anymore, but right now, their behinds are getting pushed. OB has to, even though this is the off flag now, they have to make sure that they push Rogue out, or else all their behind FOBs will be pushed out. They're going to lose their rallies, and they're going to lose a foothold, and then Rogue can turn this game around. This game is still on, my friends. 30 minutes. 25 minutes in, and oh man, they're gonna get sandwiched. Mr. Kokaja and Vubakula, they have to kill with the Rogue guys. got a couple guys dodging them and running through the fields right now. Where's the reaction force? Squad 2, Southwest, engaged by Squad 1, Mr. Arl. They're getting sandwiched. The OB guys are getting sandwiched. The Rogue guys are strategically flanking them from all corners. This is not looking too good right now. With Squad 1, they successfully get to the FOB. Let's go ahead and check it out real quick. OB overpowering the radio and shoveling it down really quick. Rogue guys are now being completely pushed out with... how the heck did Sufi get there? Sufi is going straight for the radio. We're going to check that out in just a bit. But OB now directly on the next flag and now neutralize the flag point with Squad 3. Court over here on the eastern side. He's very far from his team, but he does have a fresh spawn point from Squad 3 down southeast, but he has to react quick because now the OB guys are coming for him. They are coming for him. On the south end, looks like he is now on the radio, Mr. Sufi, and he's their shoveler kit guy. So let's go ahead and see what kind of explosive he can go ahead and set. On the next flag, it's already smoky right here by the assets being placed in this flag. Looks like I just saw an explosive being set down here. Sufi makes a run for it right in front of the logistics truck. That's a good location real quick. So, oh man, this is scary. Okay, let's try this again. So right now, behind me is the FOB radio, the last FOB radio on the southern defense line before OB comes in from the northeastern side behind me over here. The explosive has now been set by our good friend Mr. Sufi here. I need to stand over here before it explodes. So I'm in a safe range location. It's going to explode, but because the containers are protecting me, everything should be okay. But once this FOB goes down, again, more tickets are going to be lost because if you, I believe, if you take down enemy FOBs, it's 10 tickets. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like, again, FOB takedowns are costly. Ticket and flags going down. There's a lot of tickets being flipped right now just because of FOB takedowns. But let's go ahead and check out the north front, and I'll get out of here before this explodes. That's gonna explode in just a bit. Overall map flows as follows. We'll hear the explosion in just a bit. Almond Farm now taken over with 3 medics, and everything's going so far so good. Mr. Court Squad 3 still holding the fort pretty well, actually. He has a fresh rally point, so he can spawn here instead of on the south at McGear to make a push to Almond Farm. So they can hold the team at OB doing just well, and that was the explosion. The radio is now gone. Rogue guys, looks like they're already being engaged on the eastern hills against Squad 4's flanking squad. So Squad 3 is going to be held back on the southeastern line, but in the northwest, it's really up to Squad 1 at this point. Squad 1 now going as fast as they can from the western flanking hills. The FOB has now been wiped out of Lashkar Valley, unfortunately, but now they're now pushing back to the east to try to retake the farm. Squad 3 and 1 are in a good position right now to sandwich the Almond Farm flag. If we look back directly on the flag, we got a bunch of OB guys directly on it right now, but they are about to get sandwiched right now by the incoming Rogue team. Overall map, again, like I mentioned with the FOB takedowns, all the FOBs in the center city are gone. Now it's all really up to rallies. Will they be setting new FOBs anywhere? Not too sure. Rally from here, from double rallies. Samurai's actually driving through the street, and he has to make sure he doesn't get sniped as he drives back to try to get some more supplies for his team. Logistics, again, are very critical. Don't lose them. What are they thinking? So OB, I'm not too sure what they're planning right now. If they're planning to try to get a new FOB going based on how they're going up north. If they're trying to make sure, yeah, they're losing a lot of foothold right now at Almond because right now their FOBs have all been taken out. It's only rallies, and rallies take dang forever to spawn on. And with that gives Rogue enough time to overpower this point and retake it back and push the battlefield back into the center city at Central Lashkar. Looks like the supplies have been dropped at Central Lashkar. Rogue is actually planning for the future right now. They're planning to get a new FOB back at the same location at the beginning of the match, assuming that they're going to wipe out all the OB guys on their southern flag. And once the OB guys all get wiped out, they can now push the battle back to the central area, and the overall map battle will now return back to square one at the middle of the map. This is a tug of war. This is a real tug of war. Even though right now OB leads 289 tickets to 68, Rogue can miraculously turn this around, and based on how they're doing pretty, no, not pretty good. They're doing extremely well right now. The turnaround's absolutely legendary. The teamwork, the flanking, and just the patience that they have for each other. And holy camole, Squad 2 is already on them. Going up here to OB Friado. Oh boy, he is already on directly on where the radio's at. If we check it out real quick, logistics trucks parked right there. Arl is now in Friado. I believe he's on. Yep. There he is. He just traded. But he has now found the new radio. He's relaying to his team, guys. And with the full squad here now, okay, squad 1, very quick reaction. They're gonna start pushing. They're gonna start pushing from the east. They're gonna start running their way down and pow this FOB right here. So far so good. OB is very quick. That rally's a savior. That's a game changer. Without that rally, they would not have enough time to take out this FOB, and they would have to everybody would have to start from OB back at their main base. So these rallies are critical. So looking back over on the map, this FOB being activated very quickly right now with incoming OB forces running as fast as they can 200 meters out to the east on the southern end right now. Almond Farm now about to be neutralized by Rogue on the south. Overpowered with double squads up, taking all 4 corner perimeter security of the sphere right now. New rallies are on the southeastern end. Double rally squad 3 and 4. Ah! How'd he get down there? Right outside their main. Squad 4 is going to try to figure out if there's any sneaky stuff going on down south. But right now, Almond Farm is going to be recapped, and the tickets will flip again, and the match will still be going on. Once it hits 1 hour 15, we're calling it at 45 minutes right now. Right now, both teams are extremely exhausted on these pushes, but they're still going hard, and Rogue is not giving up. They miraculously push up against the north, with now OB forces overpowering the point at Central Lashkar. The FOB is still spawnable, with the north FOB doing just fine. A fresh logistics truck, Mr. Valpato, going up here to try to make a wide FOB activation somewhere, maybe near Upper Lashkar. We shall see. We do have a mortar bike going up here, about to get popped right now by Jipsuli. Kapow! In the face! Holy camole, Jipsuli, the medic. Medic make plays in this game, I tell you. An OB right now, right on where the radio's at. Let's go ahead and get into their view right now inside the building. It's a very tight building, but they're on it. They're getting all 4 corners, and oh, he's gonna get popped! Oh! Where's the radio at? I'm going through. Okay, there's the radio. Radio is inside the building. The hab is also set in the room. Tight entrances right here. No, you could actually exit from here, so that's a good placement. It's a tight room. That's an ammo bag. Now, yep, that's going to be a tight flag. Overall map is as follows. Almond Farm to the south has now been taken over by the Rogue team. Now being flanked and stopped by Squad 4, OB Squad. Each team are getting each other from the behind so well. I cannot believe it. Like, team, I mean it. This is gameplay. I could wait for V2 any day. No, I can't. So right now, Squad 4, they know that even though they lost Almond Farm, they can stop the squad in their advance and give their OB guys in the north more time to get less guys engaging up against them right now. So OB, they're coordinating their far squads to, to pretty much, alleviate the pressure from the Rogue guys, so the OB remaining forces on the north side don't have to deal with even more Rogue guys. So some of the Rogue guys are being preoccupied in the south end. That gives OB less pressure on the northeastern hills as they allow themselves to push from their rally points to try to get directly to the FOB. Now with the full team of Rogue spawning on that new fob at Central Lashkar, now being neutralized, this game is going to get turned around, my friends. And it's only 10 more minutes before we have to clock it and time it right now. Holy camole! Squad 3. I don't know how these people get here, dude. Like, oh, he must have used the back roads. Okay, so based on how this looks like right now, got a little downtime right now. The overall map flows as follows. We have a very extremely far FOB from OB, but they're going to use this to spawn a couple more guys to make a southwestern hill push. And you might think, why that's the farthest FOB I've ever seen. But keep in mind, real tactics. They're on the hills. Remember hills? If you have control of the hills, the upper ground, you have the advantage. So right now, Squad 3, they're going to position themselves up around this corner where this rally is at. They're going to shoot downwards into... into the flag point to pin down all the bad guys from the western hills from the high ground, and that will give enough time for the OB guys up in the northeastern rally points to get pressure off them as the Rogue guys slowly have to trickle back southwest to hold back the hilltop guys coming from OB. Now, we just saw a fresh logistics truck coming in down the river right now, and they're going to try to make it an aggressive FOB. Hopefully this logistics truck survives, but we'll have to see how that does. But right now, with the time that Squad 3 is going to try to buy for his team for OB, it's going to allow OB to get a new FOB back up in the Y-shaped river, and then allow all the OB guys to spawn there instead of using rally points and push back into the central city right now. So they're evenly matched. It's a tug of war. There's a lot of pressure. Let's get in it. Back on the point right now, again, there's just so much at stake, my friends. Just so much at stake. And both teams are doing so great with their leadership and making sure that everyone makes a nice flank around. Directly on the point right now, OB still struggling to get into the point. They know exactly where the hab is at. And, oh, 642, my friend, I know him. Actually, wow. Holy come on, they're in, and he's got popped in the face. Holy come on, Sick 42. No, F in the chat. The explosive just went out. Deactivated FOB from the explosive. Now they're securing our corner security right now with a couple rogue guys from the east. Now they have to make a far eastern Mr. Court flank. Now they're all spawning in from the south rallies with Squad 3. New rally point comes up on the hilltop, going to the tip of the hill right now to check out for upper hill advantage, and they're going to start shooting down to make Rogue think that there's a massive army coming from the western front. This is going to really disorient the Rogue guys. Right now the tickets have now been pushed up back to 224 to 151. The Rogue guys still pushing in as fast as they can to try to recover the radio. They still have a little grace period of about, I think, 30 seconds before the radio goes bye-bye. Rogue guys now overpowering the point, and inside the point right now, oh boy, it's going to be a little building battle right now. Ah! Camera's being messed up on me. Realist is still alive. He has to watch his corners because there's still a couple more Rogue guys coming up these corners right now. Uh-oh, he's going up. Mr. Siren going up the corner. He's going to get popped. Realist is still alive. They're watching the corners. Incognito. Is he going to get popped? He gets popped. Realist pulling the plays right now. He's the only survivor on the point. Mr. Jackie Boy is on the rooftop right now. Squad 1 leader, Mr. Realist. He has to look behind him. And they've been... Ah! There we go. Rogue secures their FOB and is back up and going. Squad 5, OB backup coming in soon. A new FOB has been activated by the OB guys at Lashkar again, so everything's back to normal now, guys. Everything's back to normal. Rogue is now pushing up northwest to try to push out OB away from their back flags as well. But no luck with that. A new FOB truck is up the corner right now, and looks like they're going to activate an FOB right on the hilltop. Double FOB activations. So overall map flows as follows. So right now, again, like I mentioned, western FOB from OB and a north Lashkar FOB as well. OB, they almost lost all their spawn points in the city line at the river, but with 2 new FOBs, they're going to start from scratch again. And with the upper ticket advantage, with the time ticking on the clock up there, we only got 5 minutes left. Rogue might be able to turn this around, but this is going to be a very difficult push for them. Getting back on the point right now. Overall maps as follows. Their FOB in the south is just fine. They do have a... Whoa, what's going on here? Ah! Muhammad, the camel thief. OB, stationing himself with the truck of destruction up north. Yep. He'll be able to see right down into the valley and cause havoc, devastation into the point. We still have a couple OB guys attempting to take out the FOB. And with the hab freshly activated right there in the left corner right there of our screen. The hab is right there. OB guys trying to go in as fast as they can. Yep, you see that? Couple guys on the bottom of the screen spawning in right now. Right next to the enemy hab at Rogue. This is crazy. Slappy, nice suit, thank you. This ain't GG yet, boys. And girls. That's oh no, Rogue. Rogue's going in. Sakali. Yeah. This is scary. TK on Jackie Boy. Oh man, they're all trading shots right now. They need a wave to start pushing in. This is scary. Overall map flows as follows. Lashkar Valley, neutralizing. Oh. Ah! Rogue guys, still inside the point, neutralizing the point. OB taking it back right now. If they lose this flag, tickets are going to be more flipped again. And Central Lash Card is going to be re-controlled by now by Rogue. But so far so good. Looks like the OB people are retaking it back. Mr. Hizgi, Mr. Volbachula, Mr. Kokaja. 3 minutes left. Indeed, 3 minutes left on the clock. The kill count is as follows. 120, 108. 108 to 120. Have a look at this. The team. New players only. I'll join ya. Rogue got... Yeah! No! Sufi! The explosive guy! Takes out the FOB from explosives! Johnson's going in to react to the situation! He doesn't see Sufi! Sufi said he's gonna pop him! Sufi, the game player! This is gameplay! Sufi makes legendary gameplays right now. He has one more guy to survive against. He's going right into the radio to make sure no one's trying to re-dig it back up. Sufi, where are you? Ah! Lotar going in. Okay, he has to kill 3 guys. Let's check out how Sufi's doing in here. Sufi's watching the doorway. He's gonna get popped in the face! Holy cow! The hab is right there. Ah. Again, no! Teamed up and sandwiched. Nice try to Sufi. Good attempt at that as well, but that will slow down the spawning right now from Rogue and allow OB more time to get less pressure on them on this northwestern flag. Once they recap this flag, OB again will get the tickets again, but again, 1 minute left on the clock, 1 minute 30 seconds, let's go! Close match indeed. Oh man, Rogue is now getting back the FOB. This is a scary match. There's so much at stake, and everybody's corners have to be covered right now in an effective manner. Rogue is still trying to focus up pressure right now to keep up the neutralizing and cap of Lashkar Valley, Lashkar Market flag right now. But it looks like the OB is going to be getting it back with an FOB still activated up southwest, and no pressure right now incoming from Rogue. The north FOBs are still fully safe with fresh FOBs activated east and south as well. So OB has, once again, a solid foothold in FOB security, and now making sure they utilize medics to make sure the ticket gap does not get bigger. OB has a solid foothold to recapture this northwestern flag. Rogue now about to yeah, Squad 2 still back there. OB still causing a lot of devastation up this FOB. This FOB is not safe at this point because, you know, it's been attempted to be taken out multiple times by OB. Everybody knows where it's at, but still, this is the only closest spawn point to the main battle line for Rogue. Rogue has to, you know, get some more backup on this FOB to make sure people can still spawn safely on it. And with only... Oh, it's game. I gotta end it. Sorry!
Lähellä oli nice.
Good game, everybody. Decisive victory. Insurgent forces win the battle by 194 to 113. Go Old Bones, my team. Sorry for the lag. Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting round of the official squad showdown. The OSS, again, today is January 24th, 2021. My name is Socrates, your showcaster for today. We are currently in intermission, about to end that real quick and go into round 2. Congratulations to Old Bone for winning the first round by a clutch. And special shout out to Rogue for a very well fought defensive maneuver and fighting till the very end. Both teams have tremendous, great tactics and fantastic leadership, full of motivators and just hard fighting individuals that are always making sure that their teammates are having a great time and also strategically making the game-saving maneuvers. So again, these two are excellent teams out there. I do know both teams are watching the stream right now. And to anybody out there that are looking for a clan or an organization to join, I know that Old Bones and Rogue are recruiting. And y'all better be recruiting, because I hope you are. So, to the Old Bones representative and also to the Rogue representative as well, if you guys can link your Discord channel in the Twitch chat right now so that people, you, the viewers who are not in a clan yet and are very interested in joining these two fantastic teams, can go ahead and follow up with both of your clans in your Discord channel. So let's go ahead and get that going. Very special shout out also to the tournament organizers, Mr. Gazelli. You know who you are, and everybody else from the OSS right above me over here for putting together this wonderful tournament for all of us to enjoy, and also to the players, all of you, for making this wonderful tournament excellent and for allowing all of us to see all these advanced legendary tactics. And special shout out to all the casters and the referees for all their hard work, and also the server providers for making sure that we have a wonderful place to play these wonderful matches. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the next match. Hi, Rectal. Alright, hope y'all ready for round 2. Let us know in the chat who you think is gonna win round 2. Alright, so we were on the OB team the first time. We're gonna go ahead and be on the Rogue team for the next one. Gonna do another map roll to make sure the teams are in the correct placement. Special shout out to Mnich, 18, Didier, 69, Flankerbot, Holy Kamali, Will Ender, Chris, Carly, are you still with us? Carly, hope you're watching. Rogue, Vito, here we go. We're in. Turning off the music now. Alright. Let's get in it. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully everybody's staying safe out there in this global situation that we are all in. And I think we are live. Let's go ahead and join the insurgents. Again, so that we can hear the road comms. Alright, here we go. Yep. Ah! Lagging. Alright. Let's get in it, guys. There it is. Everyone's getting to their vehicles right now. Let's go ahead and check out the overall map flows and talk about this goodness that we are seeing on this map right now. So again, welcome everybody back to round 2 of the OSS Rogue versus Old Bones. If you're just tuning in right now, round 1 was taken home by the victory. Old Bones, congratulations to Old Bones on that victory. And for round 2, will Rogue turn this around? So right now behind me is Lashkar Valley Skirmish V1. And we can see over on the map, we have a couple double arrow declarations right now from Old Bones for an aggressive push. Right now, one here, and we also have one here as well. So these are going to be very aggressive pushes from the OB team on the south front. And on the northwest front, it looks like the Rogue, they're planning their secret tactic right now. Still waiting to see their markers being put down. We have, it looks like it's going to be a straight push for Rogue on the western end right now. And so far, so good. And based on this push, we can see that the battle is going to be brought back to the Y intersection of the river, where the focus is more on the northern flags, so that OB has more territory control. Looks like the red is up in the sky right now. That means we got 10 seconds left. Let's get in it. The match has now begun. Let's get in it, my friends. Gonna try to catch up with the vehicles. Special shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat. Keep up the hype going. I appreciate all of you. And if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow for more epic streams in the future. Make sure to join the Discord channel as well to keep in touch. And I have my own squad server. I have my own squad server if you're all interested in playing and keeping in touch with me after. It's called Socrates Legendary Advanced Tactics. You're all welcome. It's USA East Coast. And based on everybody's experience playing on it, I think everybody gets decent ping on it, so no matter where you're at, you can have a good time. And holy camoli, they just bumped that in the section right there. And we got a couple mortar bikes on the eastern section, trying to make a flank. And okay, we're gonna get the first engagements right now up in this bridge line. This is not looking too good off the bat right now. The OB guys disembarking Mr. Heesky, the game player guy from the last round, disembarking Rogue guys, Mr. Johnson and Cyrene. The first shots are about to happen right now on this flag. One shot, one kill. Mr. Hamsfar. Another shot going down. Cyrene 2 and hot in position right now. Rogue Court wiped out by Heesky and John 2. Logistics truck goes down from OB squad 1 and 3 on the southern front, with the hilltop battle about to engage right now northwestern front. Fresh logistics truck holding down Mr. Hansformer. Rogue successfully gets FOB up in the area right now with mortar mark declaration right now, I believe from OB for mortar fob hits. New mortars, oh boy, they're going to launch mortars right now. Mr. Valapato looking up straight north, been requested mark by squad 2 and squad 4. We're about to see the kaboom, kaboom, kabang. Firing still on Mr. Johnson right now. A lot of pressure right now for Rogue on the western front. Rogue FOB activation directly in the south corner over there where squad 1 is at in the north of the map, with the Hab on another one on the western end of Lashkar Market as well. Battlefront is as follows. OB trying to prioritize the western hills, making their way to get the hilltop security advantage right now. With the south mortars at Malgear shooting direct north to upper Lashkar, with squad 4 Sicily about to engage Mr. Cohort. Double 2v2s right now, and they're on each other. They're looking for each other. They hear each other. And this is it. The next, double kill by Flanker and Sicily. I don't know how they saw each other, but that was a sharpshooter mechanic. And like I mentioned before, the Southern OB guys, mortars, now launching mortars and pinning down the Rogue guys on their western FOB set next to the destroyed truck right there with the explosives. It'll give OB enough time to make a push further westwards to push out the OB guys, or sorry, push out the Rogue guys. OB now inside the point at the flag perimeter. Mortars again causing a lot of devastation from Mr. Batchus here. Rogue trying to figure out how to go ahead and make sure they still have the security line. Holy camole, I just heard an explosion. This is scary. Again, Batchus has to hold down a full squad as they try to penetrate his defenses right now. He's not going to get the backup he needs on time. Right now, the Rogue guys, they're trying their best to send a squad up for security right now in the river line. They're getting a heavy engagement right now to the south from OB, still on the flag point, and now pushing up against the river on the east. On the south front, Squad 3 on the mountainside, trying to secure the hilltops with OB still making aggressive pushes right now with Rogue guys holding down the southern village. OB guys now pushing up with Squad 3's fresh FOB with double lodges up here. If we go ahead and check out the point right now, OB going through building the building to the north end. The double logistics truck with the fresh hab inside the area, inside the building. If we go ahead and check out how difficult this is to access, the hab is a little poking up outwards inside the building right now. So that nobody's going to get stuck. But again, this is a very southern point right now. Squad 3, if we look on the behind, turning the camera 180 degrees, we have an engagement right now from Rogue up at the far western FOB hilltop right now, way off the point. But again, the flanking on the mountains is critical for this match. A lot of you guys might question, why are they playing so off the point? Again, hilltop advantage is critical in this map, even if it's off the point. If you control the hilltop, you control the skies. Rogue now running into the point right now, trying to push out OB against right now Squad 1 using a rally point. We're about to see a hilltop battle right now engage. Right now, we're in a safe location from our AC-130 right now, making sure that we do not get shot by RPGs in the sky. And Sakali goes in up against Arl. The engagements are happening. They bravely go up the top. If we land down our helicopter slightly a bit, we can see how difficult this push is right now for OB since that Rogue controls the tip of the hilltop. Sakali makes a legendary hit up against the area right now. If we zoom in to see how the rest of the team is doing, OB and Rogue still about even with a lot of explosions now being redirected on this western FOB with the helicopter marks being marked by OB, marking the accuracy of the mortars right now. Rogue, some of them are actually safely getting out there just safely, but right now Bobby and the rest of the OB guys are going to capitalize on that to start pushing closer to the FOBs up against Rogue. Back in the mountaintop, looks like OB is now retaking control of the hilltops from the southeast, and the hab is in very close 100-meter proximity from the OB guys. Their hab is going to be in trouble very quickly. The hab is up in the open field line with exactly now Rogue spawning in the open field. Now he has to get closer to back up Mr. Lothar as OB tries to use their medics to revive their guys back up. Going back directly to the flag village point right now. The FOB is doing safe. Just 642. How the heck did he get there? Is he setting the explosive inside right now? I do not know. Let's check it out. He's a rifleman. Looks like he's taking a shovel to do the magic. He's actually securing it to make sure nobody spawns in right now. So far, so good. So right now I'm here with 642. Anybody that's gonna spawn in, they're gonna get popped. Boom. Hold on, let me help you out here. So right now, anybody spawning in, me and 642, we're gonna pop them. So, all right. So far, so good. Alright, let's get out of here. So far, so good, but right now, because of that kill from 642, we're gonna start seeing a couple more guys from OB react to the situation and start sending more guys to the south. But right now, it looks like all their guys are spread thin up north. Everybody's already preoccupied from OB up north right now. Northwest flag is doing just so far, so good. Outdoor market now capped and fully capped by Rogue on the north end. Their FOB is still slightly in trouble right now from the mortar hits coming from the south FOB from OB. OB's still on the point right now, but it's already been capped by the Rogue guys. And now the next flag at Lashkar Market now being capped by Rogue. No contestation. Now mortars have been relaunched down, I believe, to the southern. Oh, where the heck is it landing at? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to figure out where the mortars. Okay, there we are. The mortars are now landing in this bigger compound next to the bridge line at this FOB. Slightly off the point, Mr. Samurai trying to engage and get up against OB guys up north as well. But so far, they already got the flag, and now they're going to capture Market to the south, which it is now fully capped. Now the Rogue guys are going to push closer to Central Lashkar. So this game, 242 to 233, Rogue leading by 10 tickets. They can actually turn this around, and we might see something different this round. Rogue secured these buildings really well as well. Mr. Calipers, 1v2, trying to make sure that he gets the backup he needs. But right now, all of his OB guys are still stuck at this other flag, engaging up against the all of the OB guys are still preoccupied up against the Rogue guys up in this north fob. Mr. Calipers about to engage right now against Mr. Eska here. If we get here real quick, barrels at the main entrance, double kill. Calipers barely dodges that right now. Using the windows to his advantage, takes out Mr. Bakhus. Reloads his gun. I believe he still has the grenade left, so he might be able to take out this FOB, and that he's right on the flag point right now. He has to get in there. Mr. Eska is getting into the flag. Nope, he's going to try to revive his teammate, and here comes a grenade. Yep, the grenade goes in the left corner right there. Kaboom! Caliper is still full green health. Shot one bit. Market full cap, and now they're going to advance closer to Central Lashkar. One OB survivor there, Mr. Bettany. Gonna have to hold a point up against Mr. Siren here. Siren's now on the point, and he's going to get more Squad 2 guys coming up here. Squad 3 up in the hill line. Again, still having a lot of trouble pushing up the western hills, but they're getting control of it. And now that Rogue has control of the hills, they can start shooting down from the hills up towards me into the valley. So that's going to give Rogue a lot of territory advantage from the hills, from the skies, with the, looking downwards at all the bad guys. Boom, boom, boom. And allow Rogue to take the next middle flag at Central Lashkar. It's a very solid strategy. Again, the western hills are critical, and Rogue does a great job coordinating the pushes while also holding their defensive line. And although it looks like their FOP is being deactivated right now by Mr. Calipers, having a lot of trouble right now against Rogue. He got wiped out. Of course, that was a difficult push for him, but he did try. He did disorient them quite a bit. On the north FOB, it's being deactivated by the OB guys. But looks like Rogue is having a really good time, defending it. And looks like they got a couple survivors. They're going to get it back up. If we go ahead and zoom in real quick and see what it looks like inside the building. Yep, they almost lost it. They almost lost it. People are getting shot. Mr. Samurai's down. Mr. Shoveler, Mr. Jihu reviving the radio. And that's going to be a nice save. But the radio, if you look, it's in a very risky doorway. It's facing directly towards the enemies to the east. Mr. Sicily is going to cause more devastation again. And he's going to have to get more medics up there. Mr. Bakhus comes by to help revive them as Mr. Medic. FOB is now coming down slightly a bit, but it looks like the Tochiro and Eska is going to get it back up just fine. On the southern flag, not too many guys from Rogue inside the point right now. Mr. OB guys are all spawning in the southwestern hab and all spawning to wipe out Mr. Saffron here. Oh, geez. Poor Saffron. And OB guys are now spawning in the southwestern FOB, now pushing up north to try to put more pressure up against OB. Now Squad 3 has to take care of that with the fresh logistics truck coming in from MadSense over there to supply more ammo to this area. The hab on the western side is doing, it looks like it's deactivated by half right now. Squad 1 is going to try to finish off once and for all, with Mr. Arl going to have to hold back the guys up at Market in a vertical horizontal line right now. If we go ahead and check out how this FOB is doing, they're right on the hab. Right now, they just walk past it. The stakes are on the ground. They have undug it fully, but the stakes are still there for a recovery. And now OB is going to continue further up north to try to find where the radio is at from Rogue, and they're getting very close to it. And they're going straight for it. Holy camoli! Whoa! And look at the spacing. So right now, as Squad 3 is being preoccupied from Rogue, trying to hold down the horizontal security line up against OB. Squad 1 up here right now, they're spreading all their guys left and right to try to spread and try to get a better wide coverage as they push up north to try to find that radio, and they're about to find it real soon, and it's going to be a kaboom, kaboom. Again, on the western side, Squad 3 is doing A-okay right now from Rogue, holding down Squad 3 and also Squad 5 from the south. That southwestern hab where my hand is at is still a threat. This is a critical FOB. If this one is still up, OB will still have a lot of, solid foundation foothold in the Lashkar village area. So OB, they have to make sure they hold this as best as they can while also putting pressure up against Rogue so that they can, eventually push out this FOB that now Squad 1 is about to hit. Going back on the point, he's going to mark the FOB right now. They barely missed that western radio. It looks like they put their sights on the other radio where Mr. Rulis is getting into right now. He's going to mark it. He finds the hab inside the point, 220 to 203. It's about even. Rulis is trying to find where the radio is at. He just passed the building, which is the right side building where it's at. He didn't mark anything yet. Nope, now it's being, what do they call it? Proxied. That's the term for it. Yeah, proxied. They're being proxied right now. Now Rogue still holding on to the FOB, now engaging up against the other squad from OB. Holy camole. They have no time to rest. Hans Former wipes out the guy through the window opening right there. Little wall opening gap. Holy camole. And that's it. Now the other FOB spawn point is now deactivated. Now Lashkar Market being taken down and neutralized by the OB team. Ticket counts almost even, 209 to 202. This is a risky maneuver right now. How's the Western Hills doing? The FOB is still down. Supplies are still being brought over. Mr. Madsense here. Radio's still up and just fine. Mr. Hizuki's trying to find it. He gets marked right now by Mr. Madsense over here, marking enemy infantry to the south. But right now, Rogue, they're very preoccupied right now up against the neutralization that's already been initialized by OB. So right now, this is very reasonable. Rogue is sending more people over to this hab, which is now their only activated hab in the front lines to react to the situation. And it looks like they wipe out the rest of the OB guys on the right side front. What's going on up here? Mr. Sufi, the game changer, the game saver, going up the hill to try to engage up against the North FOB that's been activated by the Rogue guys far up north, but still, this is their backup FOB. So right now, what we can see happening is everybody's trying to make sure they get each other really well from the behinds. Again, we can see all the FOBs activated around the map, east from OB, I believe, and then south, that southwestern critical fob, the western Rogue FOB, and also the North Rogue FOB as their back fob. Again, both teams' foundations are still really strong, and it's really about getting behind each other to take out at least one FOB from the enemy to force the rest of the team to spawn up at their other back fob. And that'll give either team the upper hand time advantage to get to the flag that they need to and really disorient the foundations of both teams. And again, the ticket count is still even, and both teams are evenly matched, and it's just a lot of pressure right now on this northwestern flag, but it looks like Rogue has it slightly under control. This western FOB, if it falls to the OB guys, OB will get control of the southwestern hills, and from there, they can use that operating standpoint to start firing down the valley up north, northeast, and whatever. And eventually, if they get control of this, OB will completely pulverize the northern section just through having hilltop security. So Rogue needs to make sure they have this FOB still up and secured, and also this middle FOB and this flag point secure as well. So going back onto the map right now, checking out the action. OB, a lot of firefights going on with explosives, taking out Mr. Rulis. So that's the rough one. That FOB again, where Mr. Arl is at on the right side, that's where the FOB is at. Smeagol's on the top over there trying to make sure he has... Oh, there goes a grenade. Mr. Arl has to dodge that. Will he get away in time? He does. Slightly damages him, but, you know, good miracle run as that as well. They're very fast runners. I know Arl. He'll escape from danger any day. Now, with a couple more OB guys on the south end, it's now being recaptured right now by Squad 3, Squad Arl. On the southern end, FOB doing just fine. Oh, yeah, Mr. Incognito's in there. The Sapper. He's in there. He's in. He got two guys he has to deal with right now. Going inside, I see his C4. He's going to set an IED for... Okay, there it is. Now, you're all probably wondering. So, that's where it's at. He's going to explode it right now. There it is. Explodes. Wipes out the hab. Completely deactivated. He's trying to get back up there again. Incognito damaged himself pretty bad from the meter radius explosion, but he's still not giving up. He's gonna get in it right now. If he drops, he's gonna die. He has to be very careful. Has to drop very carefully not to die. Okay, there we go. He's gonna get Mr. Hizuki the shoveler. He's gonna pop him in the head. Oh my gosh. He has low HP. He cannot. Ooh. Wiped out by Mr. Kokaja. Nice hit from there, disoriented him quite a bit. That was a nice save. Squad 2 using that time to try to wipe out the last couple guys at Lashkar Central Flag. Doing so far so good with full security back in Rogue's control. Western FOB now reactivated. in favor of Rogue right now. Squad 3 wiping out the last couple guys on the hilltop. A lot of casualties going up in the hill, but again, hilltop security is critical. Going back to the south right now. FOB getting recovered right now by OB.
Leur installation, on a trouvé une fob.
Northwestern flag secured by Rogue. 25 minutes-ish in. We still have about 15, 17 minutes left of this match. 180 to 176, very evenly matched, and the OB guys looks like they're all spawning in from the eastern sector right now. They're FOB spreading themselves for a wider flank with Squad 4 and Squad 2 going for a direct push. Top left screen, Mad Sense says, the chat, Logi's full northwest Lashkar. He's talking about this one, I believe. Yep, Mr. Madsense Logi runner. He says this still has full supplies. It's been marked by the OB guys as, hey, there's a Logi there, but I guess Madsense didn't have the chance to drop it because he got popped. OB now trying to secure this area, making sure that there's any type of no fobs in here before they start making a push across the bridge. OB securing the next building, and now gonna go ahead and shoot against Tochiru over there. Mr. Muhammad, a camel thief, been thiefed up against Tochiru. On the south end, OB Rogue engaging right next to the hab. Incognito still trying his best to get his IED going close to the point, but now getting sniped. He's gonna have to try again. Again, he has all the ammo he needs from this FOB, from the rally, or sorry, from their hab and the ammo crate, but he needs to get more guys closer to the point with a lot of OB guys all over that southwestern FOB. And right now, from what's going on, what we can see happening right now, let's talk about this real quick. So right now, Mr. Incognito, he's trying to have his teammates buy him enough time so that he can access the southwestern radio and to have to set his IED device again. And he's going to have Squad 3 from the western side, Mr. Arl's squad, take control of the hilltop, and simultaneously with Incognito's squad, they're going to push in through building the building. Hopefully, both approaches will time at the exact same time so that it will give him enough time to get in there, set the thing, set his phone, and then kaboom, get the radio down. And it's all dependent on getting hilltop control so that the OB guys don't have the opportunity to spawn. Of course, getting the FOB to be proxied. Getting back on the point right now, OB still full control of the point with a couple guys now from OB running on the western hills to try to get, make sure Arl squad gets stopped in its tracks. OB now pushing from the northeastern bridge, getting closer to Lashkar Market directly on the FOB. This is it. They're getting right on the FOB. Again, it's all about the FOB takedowns that both teams are trying to prioritize right now, and they're doing a fantastic job at it as well. Mr. Court gonna try to get in there inside the building up against Mr. Friato right there. Friato's holding inside the building with the yellow HP. Court on the top building, making sure he gets to the... Oh, and he jumps it and misses! Oh, Kamali, Samurai going in there to back him up as well. The other squad leader, Friato, going in there to watch the building as well. Oh man, there's a lot of stake in Court playing some parkour right there, dodging all the teammates' bullets. Jump through up against Samurai, wiped out on the right side. How's he doing? Gonna try to access the right side doorway. He's getting shot right now. I believe that came from the left side of the screen. So far, so good. Court is heavily hit right now that he has to wipe out Friato. Yep, Friato is down. Good shot. Nice recovery. That was a close one. South, Mr. Rulis about to engage against Squad 3. Wiped out from there from OB. Squad 3 now full control of the hilltop, pushing south. OB guys still got a lot of casualties from OB on the hills, but Rogue now has full control, now reviving his teammates, and Mr. Incognito looks like he's going to try to do a wider flank. There he is. Holy camoli.
Corx, essaye de prendre une pause plus est sur Upper Lashkar, au sud de l'Upper Lashkar si tu peux. Tu passes par la rivière.
This is it.
Ah ouais, on essaie de cross.
Back in the map as well, OB is doing a fantastic job holding their FOB to the southwest. And looks like Squad 3 is going to start maneuvering to the east to try to take it out. As Squad 2 is going to be preoccupied right now by the OB guys now right outside the door on the next building to the south to try to take out the FOB. Bobby is bravely going inside the flag right now, directly inside the building where the hab is at. And it's not proxied yet. It's only one guy. And looks like OB is going to try to activate an FOB directly on this flag as well. I just saw the yellow circle mark come up right now. All right, let's deactivate that real quick. There we go. So Bobby, popped in the face right there. Nice hit. If we go inside, where is the hab? The hab has to be indoors. The hab is, yep, right inside in a tight location, but it's in here. It's inside the building on the northwestern corner. Bobby's on the second floor right now. teammates from Rogue backing it up pretty good and still in a spawnable location. Has been marked right now by OB. Dr. G is coming in right now to try to wipe out the Bobby guy from OB. Oh boy, it's going in. Samurai, okay. Samurai securing the area, getting inside the building. Going upstairs and takes out Bobby. That's it. The area is now secure. Still a couple more OB guys from the south. On the southern end, Squad 3. Looks like we have a battlefront going on right now up against Rogue and OB again. Southwestern Hills. OB taking a lot of casualties as they try to push up in an uphill battle up against Rogue. Rogue taking a couple casualties as well, but it looks like Arl's still alive and is still causing a lot of devastation, now facing direct north. OB sending more guys southwest to the hills, but Arl still has his squad up in the high ground right there. Trees as cover. So far, so good. Ticket count 148 to 152. Still even with OB leading by a couple tickets up ahead, but still, it can go either way. Now Squad 2, now pushing with their FOB resecured. They're going to start pushing south to get closer to OB's FOB instead. Instead of being on the defensive, Rogue is now going to bring it to the offensive. This is really critical. Very critical stuff. Samurai single-handedly taking out people right now. Bettany's still red HP. This is it. Samurai dodges the building. And he makes it out alive. Mortar is being repushed. Incognito is back. This is it. This is it. It's on. Incognito's in. Incognito's in. He's inside the building. He's gonna do the same tactic as again.
Sam, essaye avec tes gars faire le taf sur action. Là, nous, on a du monde à l'ouest.
So right now, Incognito's back at it again with the IED about to explode it. This is it. If this explodes, they're gonna push it. Okay, oh, we gotta go. Hold on. Before he explodes it, I think, is he still up? Incognito, hope you're still alive. I think he's still alive, but right now he's being proxied up. Taken out. The FOB is now taken out. Incognito did it again, and they're now in. Rogue is now going to go inside, wipe out the last survivor. Smoke mortars go in, coordinated from the northwestern FOB right now. They're in. Rogue utilizing that advantage right now, securing all four corner perimeter security with the FOB radio in stakes right now, completely wiped out. Squad 1 barely surviving up there in the northwest. FOB is already deactivated from Rogue up northwest. Fresh FOB, and it looks like the FOB is going to be wiped out by Squad 4 OB Sicily up here. They're in. FOB wiped out successfully. Great job to them. Jagged, good to see you. How you doing? Great hit. FOB is down. Ticket gap as follows: 140 to 139 to 140. It's even. It can go either way. There's still a fresh FOB from OB on the east that they set at the very beginning of the game, and they're all spawning there right now, going as fast as they can from the northeastern river to try to get close to the point right now. This game is still too close to call. 28 in, 15 minutes left on the clock. We're very close to ending this, everybody. Who will win? This might be a tie. 139, 139. We got a couple Rogue guys, Squad 1 stationed in the eastern perimeter right now. Overall map flows as follows. Now, with Rogue securing their FOB and trying to recover their FOB to the southwest, they're going to get this back up for the Hilltop security and the Hilltop advantage. The squads down here to the south, they're going to try to resecure, make sure that all the survivors down here are gone, which they now are, and try to find the radio at that as well, which is still up to the south right here. The OB guys are all going to be spawning in from their eastern FOB and push west across the river to try to resecure their central flag as well. Squad 1 right here from Rogue are trying to hold the line on up in the vertical river line, but they need more guys up there as well. Got a couple flankers from OB that just took out the FOB up north up there, and it looks like they're going to try to push down south using a little sneaky FOB and a little sneaky squad to try to take out and disorient the foundations of Rogue up in the northwestern corners here. So we'll see what happens. Both teams are trying to get each other from the behinds real good. Getting back on the map right now, looks like we have a neutral flag up at Lashkar Market with a couple guys from Rogue about to get it back for the resecurity right now. It's still, again, Rogue still has to make sure they don't leave anybody They need to make sure that Rogue has the defense is secure. They can't be pulling out people from the defense because you can see what happened. OB, you know, they got the sneaky guys. Mr. Sufi doing his magic, taking out the north fob, and then, you know, making a north flank and getting them from the behind. And that's what we see right here. OB, they got behind Rogue's backs, but Rogue, they're trying to get Lashkar right now, but to no avail right now. The flag is not going due to Squad 3, Kokaja squad from OB down south. This flag is the contestation flag, so they need to start sending more couple guys from Rogue up here. Looks like the radio's in trouble quite a bit. Mr. Jontu, the medic, is gonna cause a little threat right now. If you look just quickly what's going on, Rogue making a solid recovery, but the radio has been found by the OB guys. Squad 3 wiping him out pretty good, and after that he's gonna turn the rest of his squad. He's gonna turn the rest of his squad after he secures this area into here, wipe out the Squad 1 guys from OB, and then eventually trickle down here to hit the southeastern flag to secure Lashkar Valley. Doing so far so good. Incognito's back at it again, making sure that the radio's secure as Mr. IED squad. OB taking a lot of casualties directly on the flag point right now. The FOB is deactivated. If we get inside the point, Mr. 642 took a hard hit right now. Here comes a grenade into the point. There it is. Destroyed. Making sure it scares the bad guys as they get in and try to redig up their radio. Resecuring the point. OB now completely pushed out with Squad 3 squad going in. Mr. Arl, Mr. Muhammad, the Camel Thief, still trying to make the Thief squad again. The Thief hit. It's going to get engaged right now by Mr. Arl up in this corner. This will be a decisive one. Aye, yeah. This is it. Mr. Saffron goes in. So right now, we're trying to secure the area up against the Rogue guys. Got a couple guys. I'm here right now with Muhammad the Thief. As long as we can get a couple more guys and OB in this area, we should be able to secure this area pretty good.
Ils sont en train de recreuser leur hub sud là. Les mortiers vont partir.
So far so good. He's going in. He's in. Mr. Jackie's going in. Muhammad, get him. No! Rogue takes out Muhammad the Camel Thief, and now resecuring the point right now. Squad 3 sending 3 medics over to make sure Lashkar market is fully secure. That's it. Full security from Rogue. Let's check out how the south area is doing. Squad 1 getting engaged right now directly on the point from Mr. OB squad. Overall map flows as follows. Fresh FOB from the behind. We have an FOB behind push up north from OB. The other OB FOBs right here. They're going to try to trickle in right now up to this middle flag. So right now, Rogue needs to make sure their security is fine. There's a lot at stake right now. 123 to 121 tickets. Doing so far so good. Rogue, it's an even tug of war right now. There's a lot of people from both teams alive on the point. They're not seeing each other yet, but are about to engage. The flag is not moving, so they realize that there are people within the vicinity to flag, so they're trying to hunt each other down. Squad 1 has enough guys on the point to kind of make a solid foothold. Insurgent forces defending Lashkar market just fine. It's a great job to Rogue, but they're going to get the north flank up from OB's north FOB very soon. Muhammad Camel Thief's coming back again. Rogue, they have to keep a squad there right now. Squad 3, Mr. Arl's squad is going to have to be in the defensive. And it looks like Mr. Incognito is going to ride a bike. Incognito is going to ride a bike through the area. He has been seen by the enemies right now. Seen by Mr. Sufi himself. What's he thinking? He's going to try to go back to the FOB that just got reactivated again. He's riding his bike into the point. Wiped out by Kellogg's in the face. Holy camoli. Mortar is now being relaunched from the FOB to the south. You have Squad 1 up here. OB trying to wipe out the Rogue FOB again. That's where the hab is at. We got a spawner up a store. Kadabra. Wiped out by Rulis. Rulis is the squad leader. He does not have a shovel, but he's on it, trying to spawn camp it. They're marking bad guys on the area. So far, so good. Nobody's going to be able to get spawn here, or they still can, but they're going to get popped. So far, so good. OB still have the southwestern FOB to their control. 5 minutes left on the clock. Still even. Rogue still on the point, re-securing the area. Unable to make the flag move right now due to Squad 3's proximity, Mr. Kokaja. You still gotta wipe him out. Lashkar Market doing just fine. We got a fresh north FOB. OB guys pushing in from that north compound. If we check out the OB placement, FOB radio is inside the building, and the hab is right there poking outwards. That little stone log thing right there. It's still going. And from there, OB are sending a couple guys further south and launching mortars from a new location. Wherever the mortars are at. Mortars! Mortars are being launched right now up against Rogue. Directly on top of their FOB. You look good today. Thank you, Eggman. Hi, Gons. How you doing? Rose, good to see you. Sirictal, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. So far, so good. Rogue has solid security right now with Squad 4. About to make a flank right now up against the FOB. They do know where the radio's at. They're marking a couple eye marks and are approaching very closely. Mr. Sicily, Squad 4, coming down and about to literally see the radio in front of his face right now. This is a decisive maneuver right now. Mr. Retcam has to make sure he secures the area pretty good. This western end, Sicily right there. He's looking up a bit north right now to make sure he's going to wipe out the couple guys. He's relaying to his team, to Squad 2 Friato. Yo, you got people coming up right now with the logistics truck about Mr. Camel the Thief. What? Ah! What's his kit? Machine gun. He's going to try to mow down using machine gun fire up against... He's setting up his bipods. He's going to open fire right now. Shoots out the driver. There it is. Muhammad the Thief. He's going to get his gun out again and shoot out the last guy, Mr. Kadabra. He's going in right there. They're going to activate an FOB fresh. An explosive has just came out from Mr. Incognito himself, I believe. Shooting the wheels of the vehicle to make sure it does not get to safety. Very smart move. Kadabra's going to react to that, making sure, oh my gosh, they're on my wheels. Kadabra reloading his gun. Oh, geez, nice save, but the wheels to the vehicle are heavily damaged right now. All smoky. Going back to the southern front right now. The FOB has been exploded. I believe that has to be Mr. Madsense. That's him. We're going to get back into the point real quick. OB, double squads up here, passing the radio. They missed the radio, didn't see it just yet. They pass by and then go straight to the hab. Rulus is on the FOB getting his teammates. Let's check out what's going on quickly, what's going on in the south front. Rogue trying to wipe out the FOB right now where Madsense is at for the 5th time. Let's see how it's doing. The radio again is still in the south and they have found it, now marked to the south. Incognito, and there it is. The radio's down. That explosive came from Mr. Incognito, where he exploded inside the forest. They found the radio and they took it out. The FOB is gone. The entire southwestern front from OB is gone. All the OB guys now respawning up the eastern lines. 1 minute left on the clock. Squad 2 coming in from the east. Rogue is talking on comms. Everybody's flooding that next southeastern flag at Central Lashkar that is now neutralized. So right now both teams have to be acting very quick. Overall map flows as follows. So what we see, OB utilizing their last FOB on the east. That's right next to the flag point. Pushing in full force to make sure that the neutralization does not get through. Because once the flag gets full cap, it's going to flip tickets around and it's going to be the decisive turning point. The North FOB is still far from the point for OB to utilize in an effective manner, but they're still having a couple guys cause devastation to slow down the supply run for Rogue. But right now, the critical play right now is here at the middle central flag. Right now, Rogue sending more couple guys on the north side. Radical Meister right here. He's going in with 1 minute left on the clock. Cue music. Let's go. Right now, 102 to 67. Rogue might be able to turn this around. Or sorry, OB might be able to turn this around right now. 40 ticket gap. Still neutralized right now with Squad 1 holding down the fort. And the other flag is about to be double neutral right now with 30 seconds. Who's going to turn this around? Squad 4 is all over the point trying to wipe out the last couple guys right now. A lot is at stake, my friends. A lot is at stake. OB taking a lot of casualties right now. Mr. Sicily still inside the building right now. This is it. Sicily wiping out the last couple survivors. Watching in the little corner in the room. 10 seconds left. Overall map. getting back full cap by the Rogue Samurai guys, and OB recapturing back Lashkar, and it's game. Good game, minor victory. Insurgent forces win the battle, 101 to 67. Rogue has turned this around in their favor with the round 2 victory. Congratulations.
Oh lolo. Holy fuck.
No helmet today. We switching it up today.
GG.
And that's it. Good game to all. Hope that y'all enjoyed that. Good game. Now, okay, let's talk about this real quick. Here we go. Alrighty. Y'all ready for this? Alright, we're back. So, good game to both teams. In the second round, we had a remarkable turnaround from Rogue. Congratulations to Rogue for winning round 2. And round 1, Old Bones won round 1. So both teams, it's about 1-1 from both rounds. However, to decide who wins this overall match, it's going to be by ticket gap deductions right now. So the staff will go ahead and analyze the scoreboards and see what the ticket gap subtractions are, and then from there, whoever has the bigger ticket gap, right, will be the winner on the overall match. Even though it's 1-1, maybe, it's traditionally, everyone's used to going to a third match, right, best 2 out of 3, but this one's more about who has the most tickets after doing your math. So we'll see after the staff does their math. I could actually do it right now, but I'll let y'all do the math to figure out who won. But other than that, this is a very solid match. Congratulations to both teams for, taking victories on both rounds, right? Rounds 1 and also round 2. Solid FOB teamwork, solid leadership, solid communication, solid flanking from the behind pushes, and just overall legendary advanced tactics. I hope that you all enjoyed the stream as well. Again, make sure to hit up the Rogue and Old Bones teams. If y'all interested in joining their teams, I'm sure they'll be happy to recruit you to their teams. So again, if you haven't put in your Discord links for your clans yet, make sure to do it in the Twitch chat below. And anybody interested, again, follow up with them and we'll get you go ahead and, join up these clans. Again, they're very excellent clans, and we saw throughout this match, they are very good at what they do. They train for many months to get to this moment today in the OSS tournament, and they're evenly matched, very evenly matched, clutch match, a lot of explosions, lots of boom bangs, great teammates, great people, love them. And overall, that's all, everybody. Thank you all for joining me on the OSS week number 3 on January 24th of 2021. Make sure to follow for more epic streams in the future. I'll definitely be doing some more matches for all y'all for, not just this tournament, but for other tournaments throughout this year as well. I also have a Discord channel, so we'll go ahead and link that in the chat. Make sure to join to keep in touch with me as well. I also have my own my very own squad server called the Socrates Legendary Advanced Tactics server, where, we welcome people, pretty much, a lot of experienced players out there, a lot of clans play on it. If you're interested in trying out the server, we'll be around. Again, it's Socrates Legendary Advanced Tactics. It's located in NA East, USA, and the East Coast. A lot of people get decent ping out there. So, yeah, it'll be really great if y'all can check out the server sometimes and play on it. And, yeah, we welcome everybody. Wherever you're from, you're all welcome. Come by. I'll be around. And, again, this is me, Socrates, your shoutcaster. Until next time.